Hello, my Virgo friends. It's Guiding Halo. Let's see what's coming in for you guys for your full moon. Full moon in Virgo coming up in the sign of Pisces. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. It's time to really step into your power. You're coming to an end of a cycle about understanding your worth as a human being and what you bring to the table. Know your worth. You don't see the value of who you are. You don't see the lasting impression that you make on people and on things. The things that you say, your energy, even if you're angry, you're frustrated, you don't know. You don't know how much your energy changes the environment even around you. This has been coming up for you guys quite a lot lately. Know your worth. Adventures. Wanting to head into new ways of going, new adventures. There could be travel involved here. Needing to spread your wings and fly. Feeling like it's time to get on up and get on out. Could be going to some tropical place, tropical situation. Roots of abundance. Oh, wow. There's some new adventures that you're going to be coming into or moving towards that are going to bring some sort of new idea in order to build it's like you're building the roots of abundance right now. The things that you learn, the courses you take, the whatever it is you're doing are building a firm, solid growth rooted. It's like the keys, the solid foundation, the everything that you need to build something that will stand the test of time is what I'm hearing. It's like honoring, being ready to go on any adventure that comes your way. Being willing to move, willing to go, willing to grow, willing to get things up and running. Looking at everything as an adventure. Surfacing. Oh, what you have planted and the roots of abundance that you have put in have all been below the surface, okay? It's all been below the surface. Well, I'm telling you, something is surfacing so you can start to see the abundance here, the abundance that's coming your way. This is beautiful. Surfacing. It's like something coming up from the depths that you've planted. It's finally surfacing into the light of day so that you can see it here in the 3D world. It's like we plant seeds as a, farmer or whatever, someone that grows things. You plant seeds and you end up, a large portion of the growth period is below the surface. So all of that growth, all of that stuff you've been doing to grow, to become the fullest you, is going to surface now into the outer world, and it's going to be beautiful. I can promise you that much. It's like every time we allow ourselves to step out, like past ourselves, or like, we find a way past our fears. It's like there's celebration that happens. There's celebration in the ethers over all of this. I mean, you could be really asked to step into the limelight here, asked to speak publicly, like give a presentation. Maybe some of you are going to release a novel. Anything that is involved in putting yourself out there. Maybe even asking, it's going to be uncomfortable. You'll feel like you need to step past the line. That's why the divine's asking you here to really know your worth. You might be feeling scared, wanting to run away fast from the whole circumstance or situation. But it's like there's hundreds of tiny bubbles here. Look at that. Rising to the surface. It's like take a moment to realize who you are and why you're here and what you're worth. There's a lot of joy in you, I'd want to say. There's a lot coming to the surface, a lot of different colors perhaps that you've not even, of yourself that you've not tapped into. You have to get past yourself first. It's like yourself is what's blocking you. It's like you've been brave in expressing your truth. I think that Spirit's really acknowledging you here and your bravery and everything else. And there's new adventures. You've planted the roots of abundance. You just need to know your worth so you can step into what you're being called into. There's a whole lot more to you just below the surface. And these are aspects of yourself, like that you're not fully conscious of yet. It's like really stepping into new adventures and coming into a new thing of self-discovery is what I want to say. Discovering really the depths of who you are. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Right, Page of Cups. Know your worth. What is it you deserve? There's an opportunity coming your way that's going to bless your soul at this full moon or around it. There could be an apology. There could be something that you're seeing that you need to... This is like the new stepping in. A new way of viewing things. I'm worth more than what's right in front of me. I'm worth more than the childish behavior. Adventures. The World card. Wow, the divine is leveling you up. You've been on an adventurous, time in life where you've been opened up to many different things. It's like you're closing out a cycle now and new adventures are coming. This is like graduation day, my friends. Graduation day. There's a whole lot more coming to you. Four of Pentacles. This is the end of having little. The Four of Pentacles is holding on to finances due to scarcity or the fear of financial issues, lack, all that sort of thing. There's something that you've built that has the absolute roots of abundance that you need to have faith in. And it's coming back to life. It's like being transformed. It's like the divine it's like it was dead within you, but here it comes. Here it is rejuvenated, transformed into the brand new. This is beautiful. I really do feel like something's coming back around. Or coming up again, coming in for review. There's so much more to you than you give yourself credit for, my friends. So much more to you. There's a transformation here in understanding, wow, surfacing in you is the Emperor, taking control. There's things that needed to happen over the last year or two, but it was about you taking control of your life and deciding what you were going to put up with and what you were not going to put up with. I think there is a natural born leader in whomever this is for. There's a natural born leader, and all of that is surfacing up underneath. Surfacing up. It's like a leader who now is coming in compassion, a leader who can actually be childlike and have fun, knowing your worth, knowing that you have the abilities, ending this cycle of like, well, we have adventures here. It's been great. You've had lots of adventures. I think there's new adventures coming. You're ending a whole cycle and starting into the new. Looking at where you should invest your time. That whole looking thing is coming to an end because you've already built the roots of abundance here. You're working on that. It's like perhaps the roots of abundance are just being built. I wonder if there's something you've put effort, time, and energy into and decided that it wasn't worth your time. I wonder if maybe you thought, well, this isn't for me. This isn't something, but it is your soul calling. This is the Hierophant. I think someone here too very well may be changing your belief set. There's an end coming to your belief set and the things you believed, things you didn't have compassion for before. You're starting to see now that there was reason to have compassion for it. Reason to have compassion for people dealing with it. Things you wouldn't put up with. All that sort of thing. It was for a reason. It was all for a reason. But changing your belief set. There's going to be an end to lack. The roots of abundance. There's roots that have been built and abundance is about to surface. I'm telling you. And it could be due to someone coming in your life. Tell me about this Emperor. Someone could be dealing with government things, a government amount of money coming in or something like that. The Emperor, someone taking control and making things surface. The Hermit, look at that. So being the wise sage. So someone is going to be an incredibly wise Emperor. Incredibly wise. Being that this is your energy and this is that of Aries, you very well may be becoming your own boss and stepping into entrepreneurship in a new way, maybe in a more in-depth way if you already are. really owning your power, knowing your worth, knowing that you have a lot to bring to the table, not allowing others to go ahead and say, your emotions are young. It's like people hear from you, they hear what you're saying, they know what you're doing, they don't see an outcome, and maybe you don't even see the bigger picture of what you're doing, you're just feeling absolutely led. There's something about you being an incredibly wise emperor, wise leader. There is leadership qualities within you. The divine is going to bring about opportunities for you to step into leadership here in a massive way. Dearest you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a break. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on the switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. I think you've been in that energy, so this is just the divine coming forward to confirm it for you. Absolutely confirm it for you. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they are. They really are. Now, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. I think there's something that you need to set free, and by being silent and by being quiet, you have more control and more power by doing that. You realize that there's more power and there's more freedom in watching those around you instead of always being the one doing, talking, speaking, seeing, putting out the fires. Let people be who they are, my friends. Let them show you who they are and believe them the first time. I love you guys. Blessings.